Hey everyone, welcome back to the realm. I'm Gina.
I'm Rich.
I'm Kez.
Kez the
Surprise.
unicorn's with us.
Peanut
Yeah.
gallery.
Did have some clapping sounds. I'll try to put in some clapping sounds.
Some applause.
Round
Yeah.
of applause.
Yeah, a round of applause. Something, anything.
And that
Everybody's gonna
strange uncle that shows up every once in a while with all the cool treats and stuff.
Nice.
You have the coins in your pocket and just like jingle jangle the coins. I had a weird uncle like that. So we are here with weird news, people. So we just wrapped up Scaretober. Um, our final movie review just posted. As of the time that this posts, it'll have just posted. We did Nosferatu, like we watched the old one and the new one and did a comparison. So very cool. So check that out. Take a look at all of our movie reviews for Scaretober for the month of October. We just dedicated it to scary horror movies and some weird news every week. So we are heading back into finishing out the rest of the season with our regular schedule, if you will. So every Monday we'll have a single topic episode, and then on the opposing Wednesdays we'll have weird news. So every week you'll get something from us, but it'll be either Monday or Wednesday. So I think that a couple of the Mondays, 2 or 3 of the Mondays at least for the rest of the season, we will be talking about some investigations that we went on. We had talked about them previously, some of them previously, but we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about our experiences there and play a few of the evidence, release some of the evidence that we got and talk about it and some of the things that we had to debunk and just our process. So we'll definitely talk about that. But today we have weird news. So we weren't even scheduled to record tonight, and I was like, hey, who can hop on with me because we need to get a couple of these recorded. So thank you, Rich, for doing it. I know it's a busy time because it is Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah, well, by the time this airs, it won't be Halloween, but I mean, Halloween will have passed, but today's a weekend that there's so much going on in town. There's like trunk or treats and all these different trick or treat things, and people have kids and grandkids. So, so I just appreciated you jumping on with all this going on. But so I will take it for the team. I will go first for the news article, unless you were dying to go first.
I'll go first. I don't care.
Okay. Well, then you can go first. So for those of you,
take a chance on you having the same one I have, so I'm gonna go first.
Oh yeah, so then I'll have to like scurry to try to find. Oh look, we have a guest too. So if you're listening to us on audio, you can find this on YouTube. Watch it on
Flynn.
video.
Say hi, Flynn. Lee, say
hi, Flynn. Yeah. We have cats and dogs that show up. There used to be gerbils that were they gerbils?
Gerbils.
What were they? Or no, what
guinea pigs?
Yeah, guinea pigs. The guinea pigs that used to grunt in the background. And
oh yeah.
So we are just animal lovers here. So if you tune into the video, you'll see some friendly guests every once in a while. But okay, well then if you're going to volunteer as tribute, I'm not going to argue with you. So
all right,
you go first. This is Blind Reaction. We bring news stories to the table, make it weird as possible from all around the world. Let's see what you got. Give it to me, Rich.
All right, this one comes from AP News. Dozens of costume canines get their chance to trick or treat at a Halloween event in Michigan.
Aww.
And they spell it hollow, like howl, HOWLOW. Halloween.
Yeah, because more people have pets as kids now.
Pretty much. That's a true statement. And why wouldn't you? No offense to anybody who has lots of kids, but I mean,
pets are better.
I don't know. I think they're better until you get over a certain amount of them.
Yeah.
Then there's no. I don't know that there's a one is better than the other. Kids are dogs.
Yeah, it becomes just as much of a money pit.
Oh yeah, it's a money pit. Your time is you have too much. You have a lot of time that you have to invest. You still can't go anywhere when you want to go somewhere because you got to make plans for having people watch your animals or whatever the case may be.
Right.
I mean, it's just so 1. Sure. 2, you get over. I don't know what the happy number is. I'm gonna say over 2 pets, then you're screwed.
We've had 4 mostly. This is the first time we've only had 3.
Yeah. We've got 4 cats, 2 dogs, a turtle.
Yeah, you guys can't do nothing.
No, pretty much not. No, pretty much not. I'm pretty much housebound. So, yeah. But it's What do they say? I wouldn't trade it for anything, right?
Yeah.
However, I won't be go Halloweening anywhere soon. So
Halloween.
this happens in Lansing, Michigan.
No.
Dogs dressed up as everything from Elvis Presley to Scooby-Doo's Mystery Machine went trick-or-treating in Michigan's capital on Friday. So this happened on Friday as part of the annual Halloween event organized by a local pet store. The costume canines made a loop through Lansing's Old Town Arts District, stopping outside restaurants, gift shops, jewelry stores where the owners were waiting to provide treats and scratches behind the ears.
Oh,
Isn't that sweet?
I love it.
Wendy Beck's pooch Bella got filled up on biscuits and had to stop along the route for a power nap. I'm guessing that was a pug or a bulldog. They just always look
Amy
tired.
and Rob can attest
They
to
just
that.
always look tired to me. I don't know. I should have went. Oh wait. Nope. I was gonna say I should have read the next line, but I didn't. It was the 9-year-old Saint Bernard first Halloween. So see, I should have read that next line.
Yeah.
But Alicia Towns' dog Mojo is a veteran in more ways than one. It's a 13-year-old Pomeranian. Was a tank driver.
A tank driver?
I wish I had a picture of that. They don't have a picture of that one. I don't think. I didn't. Let me see if there's a picture of that. No, there's like a video, but I don't. They don't really have.
We'll put the link to the story so people can take
Yeah. We'll put that out so that people can actually kind of watch the little video because it looks like, I don't know, a few minutes long or whatever, but it's got pictures. The front picture is like I don't know, it looks like maybe a pit bull of some sort, like dressed up like a kissing booth. So, I mean, I'm sure they got a lot of action. Let's see. It was rolling around a little green tank, an ode to Town's husband serving in the army. So its master is serving in the army. So they kind of came up with a little tribute there. I hope they have a picture of it because I'd love to see it riding around in a tank. I have a picture in my head, like one of those little Barbie cars or something like that, or maybe remote control because clearly the dog can't drive. At least it doesn't say it can. So mine can.
You never know.
I bet you it's a stroller.
It could be something like, yeah, you could be right. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if you're right. See, now I really hope they show a picture of it because now, yeah. It says there are so many dogs and so many people. You see the cutest things, she said. People go above and beyond on their costumes and you get everything. It's amazing.
I'm just wondering, I wish they did something like that around here. Although they do have that thing at Summerfest grounds every year, that pet thing in September, where you can take your, Pet Fest, and you can take your.
I'm sure that they have some sort of animal trick-or-treating around here. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and in the summertime, they did some type of pet parade or something like that around here, doing something in the neighborhood in Caledonia or Wind Point or whatever. But
we dressed Roxy up one year as a hot dog.
It seems like every time you hear about it, it's after the fact, though. I never hear about it ahead of time so you can plan. It's like you hear about it, you go, oh, man, shit, we missed it.
I found a picture of the Pomeranian.
Oh, shit, look at that.
Hang on, let's see if we can get it to pull up.
Look, it looks like it's firing off a shot, too.
Where's it at?
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the little costume, too. Got a little hat on, a little bandana, looks like possibly in there.
So what's he in? He's in a car. Is he in a wagon? Roll down.
Hang on.
You can't really tell.
Yeah, it's hard to, it's like a, I don't know what that is. It looks like a cardboard box. So I bet you it's like a wagon or something. And then they put maybe a cardboard box over top of it and decorated it like a.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Because that looks like a cardboard box. That's cute.
Looks like it. But hell, man, that's pretty. Oh, there's Elvis. Woo! All right.
Oh, I loved it.
Nothing but a hound dog.
Ba-boom.
That was a good one.
I'm here for the next 30 minutes. So let's get. That's my first story that I have.
I love it. I like the feel good stories. And I like dressing up. We didn't get any costumes for our animals this year, with Kez being recovering from their surgery. Yep. We have Brian joining us.
Hey, you know what, folks? We talk about it every year too.
You just missed a Pomeranian in a tank.
Yeah, a Pomeranian in a tank.
Yeah, you'll have to listen to the first part. Watch the first part of the episode when it comes out.
That was the name of my band in high school. Pomeranian in a tank.
I bet you it was so emo.
Yeah. Yeah, 1999. It was great.
Combat
Good time.
boots and spiked hair.
Doc Martens. Doc
Wow.
Martens. Come on, let's keep it real.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I couldn't afford Doc Martens, but I had like off-brand like combat boots type thing that I always wore.
You had
So I was
Mr. Davis.
I had yeah, it was
He's the Mr.
Professor.
Pibb of the Dr. Pepper world.
Exactly. So Rich was just telling us about a pet trick-or-treating. It's called Halloween in
Halloween.
Lansing,
Yep.
Michigan. So
Lansing,
Oh,
Michigan.
okay.
Yep.
I hope
Hit
there's
that on
dachshunds
Friday.
involved.
So my story is going to go a little bit more on the mysterious side, and I'm actually glad that you joined in, Brian, because I think that this will be like a good conversation to have you involved in as well. So
AKA
welcome.
because
to
we're not
Weird
good
News.
enough.
That is not true.
This isn't about Rose in the Titanic, is it? Because
No, it
we
is
already
not
know, we
about
already know
Rose.
where we stand with that one.
I've learned
We've
I'm
gone
not
over
going
this.
down that road. I'm not going down that road with Brian. But it's funny because they just I can't remember if I was talking to you. They did a reincarnation. They did
Okay.
they did like they tested out the theory in a pool. And they had like actors or people going in and they like created the same temperature in the water.
Like a
And
Mythbusters.
freezing cold. They had the door floating in this pool, and they had them try time and time again. And your analysis is correct. They both could have fit on the door.
Well, here's
So
my
Yes.
question: How long is that door going to float for anyway?
I
It
don't
would
know.
have. It
One
could,
good
okay.
wave and the thing dips down, it's going under.
Well, it's you
Right?
finish the rest of what you're gonna say though. They both could have fit on the door, but then it would have sank the door below the surface of the water, so that both of them would have continuously been wet, and so they would have died of
Died from
hypothermia
hypothermia.
anyways.
Gotcha.
So what if they took turns?
Ooh, it's like that.
That's
You could
true,
probably do that.
but I don't
No,
know.
we all know what the deal was.
They'd have to flip
Rose
coin
is
with
a
family.
conniving, sneaky biatch, and this was all part of her plan.
Oh, you just had to
Bye,
bring
Jack. Bye. See you, Jack. Get your dead hand off me. Ew, gross. He's frozen.
just had to
Yeah.
go there, Rich. Just had to go
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna wait till he comes back really quick before I start this story.
Well,
Just-
since we have time, let me ask you this, Gina. Just a little talking about stuff like me and Danny usually do.
Uh-huh.
We were talking about, if you have an urn with ashes in it or an
Mhm.
object that's very close to somebody, you would think that if we're made up of energy like we always talk about, and if you can have residual energy from something in an object, would it stand to reason that if that person was a very positive person, that would be a very strong positive energy, and vice versa with negative energy? This is all pertains to playing the lottery, folks. Uh,
I
but
think
but do you understand what my question is?
yeah. So I think so because I mean I don't necessarily even think that it has to be in an object or in remains. Like, I think if people are even in, like, because sometimes people say, like, houses are haunted or whatever, buildings are haunted. Like, is it the building or is it because the essence of that person was there
Hmm.
for either a long time or a very, like, prominent experience, something that was like that left like an imprint of their energy there?
Okay.
Like if that makes sense, like I feel like that could be part of it too, because we really don't know what happens after life. But yes, do I think that either negative or positive energy can be attached to something? Absolutely. Negative or positive energy be left behind by somebody? Yes, I think so, in essence,
Okay.
because I think we leave pieces of ourselves everywhere we go.
So there's just a quick little story. Here's my weird story.
Okay, let's
Um, so I don't think I told you this, Rich. I know I told Jenny and Jake because we were waiting in line for Stardust Racers,
Well, you
and I
can
was
bet I
telling
didn't hear
Jenny
about it because they
about
don't
this.
tell me shit. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry about that, buddy. I'm gonna
Don't be
start
sorry.
telling you shit.
I'm
Um,
sorry, buddy.
uh, about Dad's dog tags and Betty. Did I tell you about that? Okay. So a few weeks ago, um, we got our lottery tickets and stuff. And we're like, oh, we should put them around the dog's ashes and mom and dad and stuff and all that positive energy around there. And I
Mhm.
said, oh, I got something else now. And I went downstairs to get dad's dog tags. I was coming up the stairs and Betty was at the top of the stairs because she never goes downstairs. She never has. She was standing there waiting and she was excited in a way that she normally wouldn't do if you had something in your hand that she doesn't recognize or is making noise. She's normally scared, is her normally default. This is my beautiful white pit bull, everybody. She's gorgeous. So, just to give you a visual. So she's at the top of the stairs and I'm coming up and she's very excited and she's doing her real sheepish smile, getting excited with her happy butt and kind of bouncing around. And I was like, it's okay, come over and see. And I kind of hold the dog tags up and she comes over and she sniffs them and then she really starts going crazy. Then I go and I kiss them and then she comes over and kisses the other side. She let me put them on her and she just
Wow.
sat there. She never does that. If I put her Golden Knights jersey on her, she freezes like she can't move. So here's the question. Is there residual energy from our dad in those dog tags? Or because those dog tags were in their house, do you think she's smelling their house? Our mom in particular. Our mom would always come over and let our dogs out each day, each afternoon, and she hasn't seen them in, a couple years now. So, did she smell that and it reminded her of Oma, and that's why she got so excited? Because it's not like my dad just wore these dog tags and then he put them away. He did, but yet they were always hanging somewhere, and he always had one as his keychain forever. It was always something that was with him and around him. So the skeptic in me says there was a scent from their house on there, and that's what she was picking up. But the other side of me likes to think that maybe, just maybe, there's some energy in there that she was picking up on. They're dog tags. I don't know. Scientifically, do they hold smell?
Um,
Military
I
dog
mean,
tags?
I don't know. So that would be a good thing to like look up like how much does metal like retain like a scent. I know that if you ever like had found my mom used to have this like little clutch purse and in it was like a bunch of jewelry and a bunch of stuff
Hmm.
and it always just kind of all that metal together for so long just had a smell to it, right?
Right.
And we know that dogs' scents are like
Hmm.
their sense of smell is outlandishly superior to ours. So could it be a bit of both? I don't know. What I find interesting is that you were not even near her. Like, how far away could she smell that if they could hold a scent?
Right.
How far, like, could she have smelled it that far away for her to be that excited before you could even get close enough
Right.
to her? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and by you telling me that it was something that one of them he kept on himself all the
Mhm.
time, like, that was something that was really important to him.
Right.
And so, obviously, like, the believer in all of us would like to think, like, that's a really
Mhm.
beautiful sign. Like, for me, I would take that as a beautiful sign. Like, when I'm thinking about it and talking about it with you, it's just
Mhm.
I feel that, like, warm, fuzzy, like, I think that was a beautiful sign. Especially with
Yeah.
her reaction, especially if that's the way she would react, like, if Oma would come over and she'd get all excited
Right.
because Oma's here, you know?
Yes.
If that was the same exact reaction, could it be a bit of both? Yes. But you'd have to ask yourself those questions that you just asked. How much
Right.
scent can metal retain? Then how much scent of it would still be on it after being in your house for all this time? Because your dad passed, what, how long, like a year and a half ago or
2 years
2
ago.
years ago?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's been
Right.
in your house that whole time. So for me, maybe they're both of their energies are tied to that, you know?
Well,
And
luckily, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. Dum dum. Uh, I have other things that I should do the same thing with.
yeah, you should
Now,
try it.
there might not necessarily be something that was that close and that personal, but definitely things from their house. I should try that and see what happens.
Yeah.
It was a really odd reaction. It was really strange for her to do that, especially with putting them on her. Normally, she wouldn't want to be around anything that you're trying to put
And
on her.
maybe just
So
try to do it at the
interesting.
same distance.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. I'll do the
you
exact
know what I
same
mean?
thing. Yeah.
And just try to
Interesting.
retry it. I would love you have to let us know
Yeah.
how that
Yeah.
works
Well.
out after the fact. That was really
I
cool.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is that a real shirt you're wearing, or is that fake?
This?
It looks like it's part of the screen. When you move, your arm moves, but the shirt don't move. It's like it's there.
Oh yeah, it's
No,
not.
no, no. It's
See,
real.
his arm
It's there.
disappears, but the shirt stays. It's like,
That's
what the
Kez's
hell?
arms disappeared too. That's really cool though, Brian. Yeah, you'll have to report back and tell us
Yeah.
like what
Yeah.
that.
I think
what that
it.
ends
I
up
think it
being.
deserves an experiment of some sort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Yeah, I'm
sure.
gonna do that. You know, unlike some other family paranormal stories that we've been told in the past, I'm actually going to put the icy hot on the couch and see what happens. Rich gets that. That's just an in joke for us.
I don't even know if I want to know. I don't want anything
This-
else brought up that's going to cause a tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had any good ones in a while, so I'm hoping next time we get together, he's gonna have some doozies
Yeah.
for us because.
Yeah, what are you afraid?
Yeah, I mean, he came up with some good ones, some taglines for us there. You know, yeah. What are you afraid?
What are you afraid? Yeah.
What was the other one?
I
can't
think I remember this. This was from an up north bonfire.
Sort of. It was more from it was a birthday party
4th
we
of
went
July,
to,
I
and
think.
he started talking. Yeah, started talking about the Titanic isn't the real Titanic. It's a different one. It was switched and it's fake, and
Yeah.
I
and
did hear that conspiracy.
then it was the couch.
Yeah.
The couch had paranormal activity because there was a spot on it that looked like it was burned or melted, but nobody ever sits on it. Ever. Nobody ever sits on that couch. I don't know how it happened. So then his wife comes in and goes, well, I sat down on it that morning. Well, but besides that, everything you just said means nothing now because
It totally negated.
if that's an option, it's done. It's done.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And he wouldn't debunk it. He would not do anything to. He wouldn't do it.
Is
Yeah.
there a possibility? Because he says like his back hurts and his shoulder that you had something on your body because of medicating, and you sat there and then got up. Maybe you don't remember,
Mhm.
and that spot now has that on there, and over time it's gotten, that whatever was on there has started to eat it away. So all it took was a touch, and then it peels off. Nope, that didn't happen. Nope. Okay, we're done here.
Yep.
Move on.
Yep.
Move on, crazy. I mean,
shit, I'm gonna have to cut this.
we have some good ones. I got to start recording.
Nah, it's okay. Leave it. He doesn't care.
Yeah,
He's just happy to be included. Yeah.
Okay, here's mine. All right, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's hear it.
A mystery object. So this is from Fox 11 News in Los Angeles. A mystery object hits a United airline flight at 36,000 feet. Passenger describes the terrifying moment. Okay,
Was
so
there
the
toilet seat?
flight was going from Denver to Los Angeles, and they had to do an emergency landing in Salt Lake City after an unidentified object struck the cockpit windshield, went through it, and injured the pilot.
I think I heard that part.
All passengers and crew were safely rebooked on another flight, blah, blah, blah. The NTSB is investigating the incident, focusing on the cause of the windshield damage and analyzing the data from the flight. So now it was struck in the windshield. It was above Moab, Utah, whenever it happened. 36,000 feet in the air, which, when you look at it, is 7 miles up, which, according to this news article and doing a little research, that's a bit high for a bird. A bird doesn't really fly 7 miles in the air. Like at 36,000 feet, you just don't see it. There was 134 passengers, 6 crew members. At cruising altitude, when the impact cracked one layer of the aircraft's multi-layered windshield, leaving the pilot with scratches and bruises. So, there's a little bit more to the story, but nothing that's really it's just talking about the response and, United Airlines, they gave a statement and that they're, looking into it. The NTSB is looking into it. But funnily enough, they said that another article had stated that listen to this. This is the part that Brian's gonna love. On ABC News, there's another headline, which you guys are all gonna love it, but it says that the headline is "Object that hit United Flight's windshield may have been a weather balloon." If you're just listening to the podcast, the total silence and head shaking going on video is
So they're still sticking with weather balloon for everything, huh?
Wait, how
When I
big is
Yeah.
the hole in the
Get
windshield?
a little more
Yeah.
creative.
okay, hang on. I can pull up and share my
Also,
screen.
what? So the glass injured the pilot, or the thing went through the
No,
windshield, and now it should be in the
glass
cockpit?
injured the pilot.
Maybe it was a golden snitch.
Nice.
So what?
uh,
It literally crashed through and then just what? Flew back out, or it bounced
no,
off
like
the
it
windshield?
hit the window, it crashed through it, but I mean it didn't go all the way through. It's like a multi-layered um it's a multi-layered windshield or whatever window. Yeah, it's a windshield. And so I think it was the pieces of the glass that flew off. Let me find.
And those
Okay.
things shouldn't be breaking easy anyway.
I'm
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
That's
so
not something that should just be a.
it's going like how fast. I don't know how fast it was. It doesn't say like how fast it was going at that time. I'm gonna share with audio just in case. Okay.
Yeah.
First at 10, a United Airlines flight coming from
You see
Denver
it?
to LA diverts to Salt Lake City after an object struck the plane midair, shattering the windshield and injuring the pilot with glass shards. Investigators suspect it could
Go
have been
back.
space debris or even a.
Yeah, so they're trying to say it could have been space debris or I'm gonna pause it. Oh, see all the glass on the thing there? Okay. So do you guys see the hole right there?
Yep.
So I think it was just the glass that went through there. And yeah, and the shards of glass is what injured him. But
Well, I
they're
imagine
saying,
that would have been the weak point of the glass right there too, right in the corner.
yeah, because you think that would be a little bit more reinforced, right? Because it's
So I mean, it struck an object. The object didn't go through the windshield and is
right.
residing in the cockpit. It struck something
Yeah.
which broke the windshield. Okay,
Yep.
interesting. And there's
Yeah.
nothing about the pilots describing what they saw?
They didn't see it. It was just like they're flying along, and then all of a sudden, bam! And they didn't see anything coming towards them. I mean, it's still under investigation, so they don't have like a lot of information released. So the NTSB is looking into it. But it's so there's a company that said it's working with the FAA and the NTSB on the investigation because they said, let's see here. Amid the mystery of what could have hit the plane's windshield on Monday night, Windborne Systems, the long duration smart weather balloon company, released a statement saying the object that hit and cracked the United flight windshield may have been a weather balloon from the company. So I
Okay.
cannot imagine. They said that they immediately
Do they
rolled
have
out
one
changes.
missing? Because aren't there those trackable? If it's all of a sudden missing,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
mean-
They don't have any other information in here. Data
I'm
from
guessing
flight
it's theirs.
tracking. What'd you say?
If they're I'm guessing it's theirs. If they're saying that it could have been, that's because they're going, that could have been us, which makes me think that it probably was theirs. They just have to, verify that. But if they're putting out that statement, that makes me think that they probably think it was theirs at least.
and if you go back to that video of that and you see the front of that plane, it looks
Yeah.
like there was marks actually on the plane as well.
Yeah.
Besides the part that hit the glass, like it was bigger than whatever that is that hit the
Yeah, like
glass.
the metal corner.
Yeah,
was
so I mean, it could have been something bigger like that, but
I
there's no
just
cameras in the cockpit would come in handy.
I just died whenever I saw like the second article that said it was a weather balloon. I was like, they can't let go of the weather balloon theory.
No, well, yeah, I mean that's just that's comical because it seems like no matter what anything is, now everybody it could have been a weather balloon. Yeah,
Hey,
unless it's a
remember
weather
when we
balloon,
shot
then it's
stuff
something else.
down?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Remember when we shot stuff down over Lake Huron and they were like, we can't find it. It's too hard. And like, just nobody talks about it.
Yeah.
Nobody
We have
talks about it
shit
anymore.
flying over New Jersey. We have the stuff that we shot down, and it's just, we just won't talk about it. We act
There's
like
no
none of that
consistency.
happened.
Yeah, it was on
Yeah.
my birthday
No.
2 years ago. Because it was Super Bowl Sunday. And so Rich, you were at my house, right? Because it was like I don't know if Jenny was here too. And we celebrating my birthday, celebrating Super Bowl, and that was the same time that all these unidentified flying objects were like flying over and getting shot at and crossing our airspace. And then you just don't hear about it anymore.
Nope, just
Like,
disappears. So, Gina, I sent
Careful,
you
please.
a link in
Careful.
an email
okay.
for a YouTube video for a good UFO story. The UAP that got hit by the missile and it just bounced off.
Oh
That
my
came
God.
out at
Oh,
a congressional hearing a month or so ago.
yes. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I sent you a link to YouTube, so maybe you can share your screen so all the
Yes.
kiddies out there can see this.
Yes.
And the doggies.
Let me
Yeah.
do this here.
Yeah, so there was another hearing at Congress about UAPs, and this was some declassified footage of a UAP flying over water and a Reaper drone firing a missile at it, and you see the missile just bounces off, and then the object just keeps going. And it's being recorded from another drone, I believe they said.
All right, hang on one second. Let me get this pulled up. I'm going to pause it so I can share my screen with audio.
And when we get to the video, you'll see the UAP there in the middle. The missile will come from like the upper left-hand part of the screen is where you'll be watching.
All right, here we go. So this is from ABC News, their YouTube channel. I'll play it and then you can talk.
This morning, a striking new video taken in 2024 off the coast of Yemen. A U.S. MQ-9 Reaper drone tracking a glowing orb as it flies over the water. Watch as a different U.S. drone fires a Hellfire missile at the orb, but the missile appears to bounce off it. The orb seems to just fly away unfazed. It was shown at a congressional hearing Tuesday on unexplained anomalous phenomena. That's the official name for UFOs. Several service members there, lawmakers asking them to react to the video.
Are you aware of anything in the government, United States government arsenal that can split a Hellfire missile like this?
No.
Does this video scare you guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wiggins?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, and we went to the Department of Defense asking for comment. A spokesperson said this: I have nothing for you. That's all they would say, and would not confirm if there was ever an incident off the coast of Yemen. Very interesting, guys. Unexplained.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
that's a
I
good
did
one.
hear about that when that came out. I was pretty bothered by that.
Well, you got grown men, in this hearing going, yeah, I'm scared of that. Are you kidding me?
Like there's nothing known at all in military usage that we know of that would split a Hellfire missile like that.
Yeah, it's very odd because whatever it isn't affected by the missile. It regains whatever direction it was going and then just keeps on going. And you could see the missile actually bounce off and then go
Yeah.
in another direction. Like, that's kind of crazy. And I've heard people say, well, maybe it's a weather balloon and it doesn't impact because it's not made out of metal. I don't think that's how the missile works.
It doesn't just ricochet off of
Yeah,
a
I don't think that's how it works. It's very interesting. It always brings us back to our old friend Bob Lazar and what he said and his credibility. Everything always comes back to that because that sure does look and act like what he was describing with gravity propulsion. So
yeah.
interesting.
Yep.
Very interesting. Well, these were some good stories. We hope that this was a nice little news break for you listeners on your ride to work, or you're doing dishes, mowing the grass, whatever you're doing. I don't know, just sitting around the house. We hope
Watch
you
out for
enjoy
falling shit from airplanes.
Maybe don't fly right now. And the air traffic control situation's a little out of control. So
Just fly Spirit. Oh, wait a minute. Better not do that.
I'd fly Spirit before I'd fly Frontier. That's facts.
Spirit isn't going anywhere right
Agree.
now. They're canceling all their shit. So
what did Carrot Top say about Spirit? They take one soda and pop it open and pass it along.
Yeah, and pass it around the cabin.
Everybody gets one sip.
Pass it around the
one
cabin.
sip.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fun
God.
stuff.
All right. Well, if you have any weird news happening around your neck of the woods, send it our way. We'd love to tell the world about it. If you have weird news that happened to you, weird stories, anything paranormal, share it with us. Maybe we'll have you on the show. Maybe we'll share your story. But we'd love to hear from you. So that's connectedrealm@gmail.com. Connectedrealm@gmail.com. Just keep in mind that we have full episodes coming out. We have lots of videos and audio that you can take a look at. Our team does do investigations, so get a hold of us if you're interested in that. They are free of charge. We just take them on a case-by-case basis and vet it out. We have a spin-off series called Wrestling with the Realm that Brian and Will heads up. Brian's showing his cool hat that he made, so make sure you give
Right.
them a listen.
Yep. Everybody go over there, like and subscribe us. Hit that
Yes.
subscribe button.
Yeah, just
Show some love.
yeah,
that
show
little
some
funny.
love over there on Wrestling with the Realm. They have TikTok and they have their YouTube, so
Yeah.
check them out. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Ciao. Stay weird.
Big ball.
Peace out.